Okay folks, I finally got off my lazy butt and decided to get case number 8 done for CSI Hidden Crimes. We have a call out to the West Las Vegas landfill. A guy was unloading his truck and a dead body fell out. I know, not a fun way to spend your day in a garbage dump, but not every case happens in glamorous penthouses and yachts. See how I do here. Oh. There we are. The victim's body is destroyed from riding in the truck all day. No obvious cause of death with all the damage done to his body. Thanks, David. How long ago did he die? Liver temp suggests 10 to 12 hours ago. You know, there is one strange thing. His heart was pierced. Could have been from the trash, though. Okay, 3 hours. Get some stars. I'll see y'all then. Okay, let's view the autopsy. I'm back at CSI Hidden Crimes. COD is exsanguination due to a puncture to the heart. Your murder weapon should be long, over 8 inches in length, sharp and cylindrical. Heartbreaking. Did you notice anything else? Yes, there were wooden splinters in the wound track, and if you take a look at the victim's fingernails, I believe they will be of interest. That looks like some organic material, maybe from the attacker. We'll have to look at this closer. There we are, 6 of them. Great find. Looks like the victim got a hold of some of his attacker's hair. We now know that the killer has brown hair. Get these hair follicles to Henry Andrews in DNA and see if you two can find anything more definitive about our killer. Oh darn. Got it. 7. Unfortunately, the hair follicles were badly damaged and didn't have any usable tags from the DNA examination to pinpoint your killer. But I can tell you there's Y chromosomes presented in the hair, so your killer is a male. And we know the garbage guy has brown hair. Ned Gibson. he has to say. Okay, Ned, you found the body when you were dumping out your truck. Is that right? Yeah, crazy, huh? What I find crazy is that this is the third dead body you found in your trash load. Kind of coincidental, don't you think? Yeah, that is strange. I don't know why I have such bad luck, but it is Vegas. Bodies pop up in the trash all the time, right? You're the only trash collector who found more than one dead body. Why don't you sit tight while my team continues investigating the dump in your truck? Here we go. Old box. Anarchy symbol. There we go. 50 coins, cool. Well, that wooden stake might be the murder weapon. Sure has enough blood on it. And we'll have to get this old box with blood spatter traces back to the lab. Maybe we could find something in here to help our investigation. $145. Now let's get to the old box. There. 8 energy. Not surprisingly, the blood spatter was a match to the victim. After we cleaned up this ID card, we were able to find out who the victim is. His name is Charlie Feames. Charlie Feames, huh? We should talk to our garbage man, Ned Gibson, and see if he has any connection to the victim. Maybe Brass could put pressure on him. Oh, good. Level 35. The jig's up, Ned. We found an ID on the victim, Charlie Feames. Ring any bells? Never heard of him. I swear, I have nothing to do with this. I just collect the trash. Come on, Ned. Remember, this is the third body you found in your truck. I don't like coincidences. I know it's strange, but I just got stuck with a bad route. Check out those locations if you don't believe me. We will. You sit tight. We're not done with you. We'll let this run its course, see when that's done. Alright guys, wooden stake was done a long time ago, but kind of got hung up again. Let's view it. I processed the blood from the steak and found that it is a match to the victim's DNA. Congratulations, you found the murder weapon. This isn't any ordinary murder weapon. It has a stamp on the bottom and is actually a movie prop from a 1930s vampire film. But staking the victim through the heart, you think maybe someone was trying to kill a vampire? Check it for prints. Hopefully we'll get lucky. Fortunately, the steak is made from a smooth wood, and we were very lucky to be able to pull some really good prints from it. Unfortunately, we pulled several different fingerprints. This steak has been handled by multiple people. However, one of those prints got a hidden aphis, Rex Merman, last known to be working at a local comic store. Let's see what he has to say. We pulled your prints from a wooden stake. The stake was used in a homicide. What can you tell us, Rex? If you mean the stake from the store, man, I must touch that thing a bunch of times every week. It's a big hit with the vamp geeks, you know. People love to hold it. It's from an old vampire movie. Is there anything else you can think of? Have you seen anyone acting suspicious? Like I said, we do get some weird people coming in. Freaks, geeks, moms. Our customers can be pretty hardcore. One of our regulars, Lance Marlowe, he's awesome. He's like an encyclopedia of nerd lore. Thanks for your time. Stick around. We'll need to ask you more questions later. Let's see what Lance Marlowe has to say. Hello, Lance. We hear from Rex Merman. You're a regular at the comic store. I guess so. Oh man, you need my superior knowledge of nerd lore to solve a crime, don't you? People will freak when they hear about this. What can you tell us about the wooden stake from the comic store? Ha! I knew it! It's from a pioneering 1932 vampire movie. A very rare prop. It actually has the original blood from the movie. The recipe is... Let me stop you there, Lance. The only blood we're interested in is the victim's blood. The stake was used to kill someone. That's terrible. So many people would have loved to own that prop. And now it's evidence, never to be seen again. Okay, Lance, that'll be all. We'll call if we need you again. We still need to find our primary, and Ned's route is our best lead. I'll look at his route and let you know if it connects to the victim. See you guys for Chapter 2. Let's start Chapter 2 of Trash Run, CSI Hidden Crimes. Turns out one of the locations on Ned's garbage route is Charlie Fiends' apartment complex. Check out his apartment. It might be our primary. As you can see, I got myself a couple stars. I don't know where everything is, but we'll see. Torn paper. There we are. 100 coins, cool. Great job. These pieces of torn paper seemed out of place in the middle of the room, and that tablet is sure to have some personal info on it. I think I'm going to get some stars just to type. Okay, now I got an extra star. Let's get the tablet out of the way. There we go. Oh gosh. There we are. 6. Great job on cracking the password to Charlie's tablet. We have access to his recent emails. And there's a very interesting email chain in here. Charlie recently broke up with a girl named Leslie Blaine, who sent some threatening emails to him. We went to Charlie's email and noticed a lot of threatening emails you sent him. Yeah, I was pretty emotional, but you would be too. I caught him cheating on me. Seems like you're still pretty upset about it. Oh yeah, well, he broke my heart. Look, I'm not happy that Charlie's dead, but he wasn't the best of people. Where were you last night? I don't have a strong alibi. I was at home crying at some mint chocolate chip ice cream, but I didn't kill him. Leslie obviously doesn't match our male killer profile, but she could have convinced someone to kill Charlie for her. She seems upset enough to do it. We should keep searching Charlie's room and see if any more clues pop up. There we are. More paper trails and a lot of medieval weapons. We should check these out since they look similar to the murder weapon. .238. Okay, crumpled paper. There we are.
That's what I like about our fair. It pays attention to things like this.
According to this work schedule, Charlie was supposed to be working at the comic book store last night, and his scheduled hours coincide with his time of death. He was scheduled to work with his co-worker, Rex Merman. Let's see if Rex noticed anything suspicious last night. So, Rex, you might have been the last person to see Charlie Themes alive. Did he act a little strange last night? I guess he acted sort of normal. What's wrong, Rex? Something you want to tell me? Okay, the truth is, I didn't see Charlie last night. He colored for me and punched in my time card. I was at a Kurosawa Film Festival all night. I have the ticket stubs to prove it. Alright, Rex, don't worry. I'm not going to tell your boss, but I will need to see those ticket stubs. Oh, finally. This is a bounced check from Charlie to his roommate, Mason Banks. I bet Mason wasn't too happy with this. Sorry guys, tablet ran out of room. Let's interrogate Mason Banks. When's the last time you saw your roommate? Yesterday, right before that lowlife went out to work. Lowlife? Sounds like you and your roommate had some problems. Yeah, he bounced a rent check again and I had to cover for him. He wastes all his money on comics and collectibles. I try to kick him out, but it's hard, man. Getting rid of someone. Getting rid of someone, that's an odd choice of words. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't kill him. He's just one of those people that gets on everyone's nerves. Mason is a brown-haired male, just like our killer's profile. You think he killed Charlie over a bounced check? We'll have to find more evidence. I'll let this run its course, see when that's done. Okay, folks, let's get the results of the weapons bag. I think I've got enough stars from the crime scenes. I got 4 from every single one. Interesting thing about these medieval weapons, they are also film props from old movies, just like the stake that was used as the murder weapon. And something more, a couple of these items have serial numbers and were bought at an auction. The last owner was a local collector named Lance Marlowe. There we go. Those weapons were mine before I sold them to Charlie. I had to get some money for a kidney transplant for my cat. Excuse me? Did you just say a kidney transplant for your cat? Yes, Buttons. She was very sick and I needed the money to take care of her, so I had to sell off some things and it was worth it. She's healing. There were some tough nights in there. I was really worried. I don't know what I'd do without her. How much did all that surgery cost? A little under 30 grand. Thank you for coming in, Lance. We'll let you know if we have any other questions. Well, Rex and Mason were no help whatsoever. I think whatever happened to Charlie last night happened at his work. I'll see you guys for Chapter 3. Alright folks, let's start chapter 3 of Going High Stakes rather. There we are. Okay, we're getting some traction on this case, but we still haven't found the primary scene. Brass thinks it happened at the victim's place of work, a comic book store. You and Nick better go and check if there's anything funny going on.
There's no calls from the hotel landline. This is all the internet activity from Ariel Randolph's room.
Just sign an acceptable use policy. Now, if there's anything
Oh,
illegal
boy.
in that,
Save it, please.
see.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Now. Okay, she accessed her iCloud. Her Facebook page.
Security camera.
It's not even password protected.
Voodoo doll.
This might be who ransacked her room. The telephone has photos after you found Ariel.
There we are.
With a key. I mean, whoever that is, he's dressed for surveillance cams.
I got something. There's a call to the same video chat number. Twice a day.
Hey, Dad, it's Mom.
This security camera footage should shed some light on this case, and this voodoo doll is an odd item to have here, even for a comic store.
Can I speak with your dad?
$119.12. And let's get the voodoo doll out of the way. Please bear with me, folks. I know that this internet is a little slow on this computer. Oh, finally. I don't know what is wrong with this thing.
Flip, I'm on the out today.
Your car insurance policy is 22 pages long. Did you read every word? Only lawyers do that.
Okay.
So when you got rear-ended, you needed a tow.
Okay, so this voodoo doll looks very similar to Charlie. Has his hair and everything, and it's been stabbed in the heart a bunch. But onto the real science. Only one set of fingerprints, and they belong to Charlie's co-worker, Rex Merman.
Can anybody help us? Don't go it alone. The lowest prices of the season are here. Sears experts will help you save 30% off Penrose appliances, plus an extra 10% off appliances over $4.99 with Sears card. Sears, that's experts for homeowners. We asked you all to smile too.
Yeah, that's my doll, but it's more for therapy. Wait, you don't think it actually worked, do you? No, fanboy, it didn't work. Phew, that's not the first voodoo doll I've made. But hey, look, I'll come clean. I made that because I was upset with him. He had this perfect girlfriend, Leslie, and he was an ass to her. She deserved better. Charlie just had a way to piss everyone off. He even almost got our garbage man fired by filing complaints about him being too loud.
Technology. Your program
That guy even came into our store screaming at him. Said he would kill Charlie for messing with his job. You didn't think this might be something we would be interested in knowing earlier? Didn't think of it until just now. But now that you mentioned it, yeah, I guess that would have been helpful. This kid tells a lot of stories, but one thing's for certain, the garbage man who almost got fired is our helpful friend Ned Gibson. I'm bringing him in right now. Oh boy. Okay, there we are. So when you told us you had no idea who Charlie was, you were just lying? We know he almost got you fired. And now it's not responding. My God. Wait. Finally. Look, man, yeah, I knew him, but what good would that have done? Only make me look suspicious. Like you said, you don't believe in coincidences. Yeah, that's right. And how suspicious do you think you look now? Okay, I can see that. But I didn't do nothing, and I ain't talking anymore without a lawyer. I'll let this run its course. See you then. See you when that's done. Okay, I have gotten some stars. The security camera just finished, so let's check it out. Okay, so I went through all the security camera footage on the videotape. Very retro. That was pretty fast. What did you find? That's it. I found nothing. The entire footage was wiped clean, like someone ran a magnet over it. We have nothing left. Not nothing. Now we know someone was covering up a crime. They're smart. Know where Charlie works and where to find the security camera footage. Ned Gibson's not talking without a lawyer. I want to catch this dirtbag. Get back to that store and check the dead end out back. Find something that can make an arrest stick to this guy. He may not be talking, but we now know Ned and several of our suspects knew where Charlie worked. Ned Gibson, Lance Marlowe, and Mason Banks, and Leslie Blaine.
Sundays on Good Morning Hawaii.
Okay.
Sponsored by Hospice Hawaii. It's not about helping you in death. It's about helping you in life.
I didn't have anything to do with it.
Then who did? You knew she was dead or you wouldn't run for us.
Maybe I just didn't recognize. You know, we hear that usually from guilty people. I didn't kill Mona.
In Johnston. Yeah, we know nobody's paid for the BRT. Did you know what Shonda?
Yellow trash bag.
So that leaves you and John as the
Zombie, and I need the speaker.
We didn't do anything. Yeah. Do you think John's dead?
There we are.
The minute that he puts your plan into action is the minute you're on the hook for it.
Not much to go on from here, but maybe that discolored cement or the yellow trash bag can help us back in the lab.
Is everything alright?
Yes. Since you told me to get her ready, so she could really do it.
304.
How are you feeling about that?
What did you react?
Okay. Try this again. Oh, it did it again. Okay, now we got it. Here we are. That's the things. So the yellow trash bag has some receipts from the comic book store. Seems the trash bags from the comic book store are pretty recognizable. Sarah's still out at the garbage dump. Head back out to the landfill and give her a hand, paying special attention to the yellow trash bags. I won't have anything equipped this time, since I've already handled all the stars here.
Somebody get RCI by shutdown.
Ah, there we are. Oh, forgot about this. Nick was right about the yellow trash bag. They are easy to find. And look what we found. A magnet in a yellow trash bag. Didn't you say that the security footage was wiped clean with a magnet? We're lucky the bag was so damaged. Oh my goodness. This thing does not know how to...
KITV, an equal opportunity employer, is dedicated to providing broad outreach regarding job vacancies at the station. We seek the help of local organizations in referring qualified applicants to our station. Organizations that wish to receive our vacancy information should contact...
Oh my goodness. There.
He's such a good boy. He's just making some bad choices.
Okay, let's see. This is a powerful magnet. I found scratch paint on the tape from the security camera, which I matched to the magnet. I can confirm this is the magnet that was used to wipe the security camera footage. And you'll like this. The fingerprint you found is a match to the coworker with the voodoo doll, Rex Merman. Well, let's see what Rex Merman has to say now. Hello again, Rex. You have a habit of not telling us something we would be interested in knowing. Yeah, okay, I used that magnet, but it was at the store. I used them to hang up heavy posters against the magnetic wall, but that's it. Then how did it get used to wipe the security cameras clean? I don't know. I told you I was at the movies all night. The Kurosawa Film Fest. Yeah, likely story. The one problem with the movies, no one can vouch for you being there. Oh, someone can vouch for me all right. Leslie Blaine. She was there with me all night.
Next, a highway crash teams heavily on Maui, shutting down local highways. 30 years and more than 250,000 keiki, a big milestone for HPD's DARE program. But first, the future looks uncertain for the Eddie Big Wig Surf Competition. A big announcement from the family of Eddie Aikau.
So, Leslie, first you say you were home crying all night. Then you say you were at the movies with Rex. I was crying most of the night, but then Rex called and I figured, why not? I know he had issues with Charlie. I didn't want you to suspect him. But I swear to you, that's the truth. We were at the movies when poor Charlie died. Both of them using each other as an alibi. But maybe they're both covering for each other. We need to find some more evidence before we can make an arrest. Poor Sarah's still knee-deep in her trash. Help her and take another look inside the garbage truck.
Taken to the hospital with minor injuries. The highway was closed while police were on the scene. It reopened around 7:45 tonight. Right now, police are figuring out if speed, drugs, or alcohol were factors in this crash. And also in Maui, a fire that left a man in critical condition in Wailea caused about $75,000 in damage. Fire crews responded to an explosion just before 1:30 this afternoon. Officials say
There we are.
at a propane grill when the gas ignited. Officials say the propane tank did not rupture. The man was taken to the hospital with burns to his arms and also his face. The man's wife was home at the time when the explosion happened, but she was not hurt. And Maui officials are also stepping up efforts to fight the bite. Health officials killing mosquito larvae along coastal highways. They're also hitting
And the toilet seat.
to residents along Hana Highway. Maui health officials say so far there are no local cases of Zika or dengue fever on Maui.
Sorry guys, tablet ran out of room. Okay, well that's odd. Looks like a space bodysuit with possible bleach stains. But this must be pretty expensive. I don't see someone just throwing this out.
Late Sunday into Monday, so that's good news for our trick-or-treaters. We are looking at some partly cloudy skies on Halloween, some scattered showers as well, looking at an overnight low of 78 degrees. That's a quick look at our island weather and our Halloween.
Nope.
Sending back 2%.
Jordan, thank you. The Hawaii Convention Center is expected to make its first profit since it opened nearly 20 years ago.
This has got to be one of the most ridiculous things that I have ever seen in this game. Sarah was right to be suspicious. This spacesuit is another collectible from a classic sci-fi flick. The killer wore this while cleaning up the crime scene. And what's more, to wear this, the killer must have been between 5 feet 4 inches tall, 5'4" and 5'7" tall. A few of the suspects matched his height requirement. Okay, I'll let this thing run its course, see when that's done. Alright folks, we've returned. Let's get the results of this discolored cement. So here's something interesting. This discoloration in the cement, it's caused by bleach, most likely used to clean up blood stains. You found the primary. The thing about this much bleach is you can't use it without getting some of it on you. Your killer should have a bleach stain. Okay, this story has unraveled far enough to arrest the killer, but which one of these suspects staked Charlie in the heart? The garbage man, Ned Gibson, almost got fired because of Charlie's complaints, but did he try to silence Charlie? Mason Banks is a pretty tough kid and was mad at Charlie for bouncing their rent check. Did he try to bounce Charlie into the grave? Lance Marlowe had to give up his collection to save his cat, but did he come back to reclaim his prized possessions? Leslie Blaine moved on pretty fast with Rex Merman after her intense relationship with Charlie. Did they bond together over killing him? Use your expert knowledge and keen CSI eyes to pinpoint the killer. Let me see here. Rex Merman. He does not. No, he doesn't have a stain. Neither does Lance Marlowe. Definitely not Leslie Blaine. And it isn't Mason Banks either. I guess it's Ned Gibson. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, looks like it. Yep. Oh no, it is not him. No. .54 to 5.7. Try. Yeah, that is a bleach stain. Yep, it was Lance Marlowe. One mistake on my part, but that's all right. I gotta admit, Lance, you had us all fooled. None of us expected you to be the killer. Why'd you kill him? Over a bunch of souvenirs? Souvenirs? Those are pieces of history. From all the movies I grew up loving, Charlie took advantage of my needing money for poor Button's transplant. But he said I could buy them back at the same price. I saved up some money, borrowed from friends and family. But when I came to him, he said no. That jerk. So you decided to make him pay, and you killed him, then cleaned up the scene wearing a spacesuit. The spacesuit was in the shop. I thought it looked pretty cool, but I staked him like the cold-hearted vampire he was. He deserved it. And now you get what you deserve. A life sentence behind bars. And the prison jumps won't look as cool as the spacesuit. Wait, I can't go to prison. Who will take care of Buttons? You should have thought about your cat before you committed murder one. Goodbye, Lance. Another case solved. You'll move up the CSI chain in no time if you keep up this good work. Case 9. Hopefully, I can get there. See you all then. Wait, hold on. Okay, got that figured out. So I've already got all the stars. So I'll recover my energy with the stars that I have, and I'll see you guys for the next case.